Yeah.
Come on, guys, quiet down. I'm trying to watch TV. Don't you hate it whenever you're trying to watch Christmas shows and the kids are running wild? But what if I told you that I have a cost efficient way to not only keep the kids distracted, but to liven up your Christmas tree at the same time? What I have here for you is your answer. Today I'll be demonstrating how to make Christmas ornaments. One being this lovely Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and the other being this beautiful star that guides us on our starry nights. The first thing I'd like to go over today would be supplies. You're going to need supplies for this wonderful project that you and your family can do together. For this project, I'll be using popsicle sticks, glitter, goo goo eyes, and different colored fuzzy red balls, a hot glue gun, and some glitter sticks to hold everything together, of course. Some locations that I picked this up at, I got all my supplies at the Dollar Tree, but you can also get stuff at Walmart and Dollar General, and I'm sure if you shop around, you can probably get it even a little more cost efficient than I can. So the second step is I would like to show you how to set everything up. Here, for example, I like to keep everything on my table kind of in front of me, so that way I can just pick and choose what I want while I'm making my things. Well, the first step after setting everything up will be to plug in your hot glue gun. That way it can warm up. Because if you don't have a warm gun, you ain't sticking nothing together. I promise you that. All right, so for starters here, we pull up the good old sleeves. I think we're gonna start with the easy one. We're gonna make the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. First of all, you gotta grab 3 red sticks. Could be any color, honestly. Rudolph is the color of your imagination, in my opinion. As long as he has a red nose, it doesn't matter if he's blue, white, green, black, or red. All right, so for this here in the video, it said that we should lay the 3 sticks to form a triangle. That's what I'm doing here. Grab your hot glue gun. Let's see, I'm having a little issue here. It's not quite long enough, and my kitty's trying to join the show. Sorry about that, guys. All right. Let's slide this over just a little bit. All right, so now we have the 3 sticks lined up for the triangle. I would start by gluing the first stick. Maybe my gun is not hot enough quite yet. Sorry about that, some technical difficulties. There it goes. Alright, so you want to start by gluing this top one. Maybe I need to put another stick in there. We'll see here. Alright, I'm having some technical difficulties here. Alright, and there's 1. And there's 2. There it is. It just wasn't quite warm enough yet. I thought so. And you want to place your first stick down like this to form your triangle. Then of course you want to put the other spot of glue down on this one, so that way when you place this next stick, it combines all 3 sticks together. Just like so. Alright, show you your triangle. This is the face of Rudolph so far. Now the next step that I am going to be doing is applying his eyeballs. I like to use the bigger eyeballs. I'm kind of a sucker for them because I just think it makes Rudolph look so much more goofier and funny. Alright. Now, I'll glue the eyes on about halfway down the middle sticks. Just so that way, one year, I stuck them clear up here, and it was the most hilarious, awkward looking Rudolph I have ever seen in my life. And for some reason, I was convinced that's the way it was supposed to go, hence the YouTube video. All right, and then you want to grab a nose. Now, I like to use the big red glittery ones because to me it just brings more of a fun characteristic to the reindeer. And then you put his nose down at the bottom below the eyes. And you now have a face. You now have a Rudolph face. Now the last step to this would be to go ahead and add, oh, looks like we need to add a new glue gun. We'll go ahead and add the hat. And as for me, I'm going to do a multicolor hat this time because using just the red, it doesn't seem like they quite provide enough of the same color ball in there to actually do the same color hat. So that's okay because it kind of just leaves us to do a fun hat, something more us, as I would say. All right. Then you start by taking your hat, your balls, and placing them down along the line here and pressing them firmly, holding for just a few seconds, of course, to allow time for them to seal to the glue. I'd probably use 5 or 6. Looks like it might take 6. It is going to take 6. Oh no, we don't have any more of the big ones. Oh, there's one. That'll work. We'll just go a little bit smaller with them. And a little bit more glue on that. All right, just like so. All right. And there you have your Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Now, the second ornament that I would like to make for you guys today would be this beautiful star. I'm going to be using yellow popsicle sticks on this one because to me a star is yellow. I believe it takes 5. I always start with the horizontal one first, just like drawing it out on paper. Then your diagonal bottom, and then your middle leading to the top, and then the diagonal to the bottom, and your leading connecting to there. I always lay out my designs first just to make sure and kind of see where I'm going to need to glue. On this one here, you lay out your design, and then you just glue your edges. And you stick them one by one. Just like so. Gotta make sure you keep it together though, or you kind of defeat your purpose. Just like so. Sorry about that. And then you want to lift each corner up, like I said, and glue them down. And then kind of just give them a little bit and hold them there. Let the glue dry. It doesn't take very long because it is hot glue. And look at that, I glued my fingers. It hurt a little bit. Ooh, I'm trying to catch the house on fire. Always make sure that your hot glue gun is setting appropriately because it can cause a fire. All right, after your 4 corners have sealed, don't recommend using a blanket, you have created a beautiful star. Now, personally, I was going to use some glue and some glitter glue, but we unfortunately have run out of glue because my kids love making slime. So, I found these glitter sticks at the dollar store that I bought to try to use them for the glitter. The one that's in there currently is silver, and when it finally runs out, it'll switch to gold. But I'm not doing it for those colors. I'm doing it so I can show you. Just run it along the star itself, kind of all over it a little bit, like so. And now you have a beautiful star. Now, the final step of this phase is to hang them on the tree. That's the easy part. So you take them and you put it right there on your Christmas trees like so. Voila. This is how you make Christmas ornaments. Making ornaments is not only a cheap and easy way to calm down the children, whether they are grown or not, but it is a fun, long-lasting memories that you get to make with your family. Ones that they'll cherish forever. Who knows? Maybe even one day they'll share them with their children and their children with their children. I just want to take this time to thank you all for listening to my demonstration speech today. Thank you and have a happy holiday.